Hello, my name is Veronica, and welcome to the Learning Lab, episode number 130, my Michaels scam update, and to share with you what I got with my 7 or 8 coupons. I lost count. Anyway, come on in and let's get started. I've had a couple of questions that were posted, and I wanted to wait and try to get to everyone's questions at once, but one that stuck out in my mind was what was the other lawsuit against Michaels. And so I pulled out some of my receipts, and I want to kind of try to share that with you. And here is the receipt outlining the information about the class action lawsuit. Michaels data breach class action settlement. For more information, please go to www.michaelsdatasettlement.com. And here's what it says. Michaels has settled a lawsuit that alleged certain of its customers suffered damages as a result of a data breach at selected Michaels stores between January 1, 2011 and May 12, 2011. Michaels denies all of the claims. You are included in the class if you shopped in this Michaels store or in any other selected Michaels stores during that period and your payment card was swiped on a PIN-pad terminal for which credit or debit card information was stolen. A complete list of affected Michaels stores can be found at www.michaelsdatasettlement.com. Customers whose credit or debit card information was stolen may receive monetary payment for documented unreimbursed monetary damages and or credit monitoring services. For such relief, you must submit a claim form postmarked by May 25th, 2013. Unless you exclude yourself from the class by March 5th, 2013, you will give up the right to ever sue Michaels about the legal claims the settlement resolves. If you stay in the class, you may object to the settlement by March 5th, 2013. That date is passed. The court will hold a hearing on April 4th, 2013, which date has also passed, to consider whether to approve the settlement and payment of attorney's fees and expenses. You may ask to appear and speak at the hearing. For more information about the settlement, including how to receive benefits, exclude yourself, or object, go to michaelsdatasettlement.com or call 1-877-835-1435. And that, my friends, is the gist of the lawsuit against Michaels. I don't think I've had that done to me, and I do use that lovely pen pad to swipe my card. What I'd like to share with you now is where I went online in order to contact corporate office. So I went to the contact us screen, and I went down here where it says corporate governance, and that is what I clicked on to get the number that I called. And they give their whole little spiel about how they want to govern themselves as far as ethical business practices are concerned. So I went down and saw the Code of Business Conduct and Ethics violation. I tried to make this large enough so that you could see it, so if you're trying to go online to find it, you can find it. But what I'm going to do is stretch this out even further because I want you to see the toll-free 800 number. But it's their Code of Business Conduct and Ethics violation information that I want to share. But in order to facilitate the reporting of possible violations of Michaels Code of Business Conduct and Ethics, we've established a Michaels hotline, which allows company employees to report any possible violations of the code on a confidential, anonymous basis. You can access Michaels hotline by calling 1-800-241-5689, which is toll free. But the part that that resonated home with me, and I want to make this big, is that in addition, company employees or individuals outside the company who have concerns regarding Michaels' internal accounting controls, auditing practices, whatever, may utilize that hotline. So if you have had some issues with your wonderful Michaels store, there is the 800 toll-free number for you right there. That's where you call to report your concerns. Now, on to what has transpired since I filed my initial complaint with this. This is a third-party company. Their job or task is to simply take the information and concerns and forward it to the appropriate person or department, and that was done with my information. So now, what happened after that? All right, let me tell you. So while I talk about what happened after my call, I'll share with you some of the things that I picked up with my coupons. Disclaimer on those coupons: you can't use it on anything on clearance, anything that's on sale. So everything had to be regular price. My son got some double bubble gum, some ring pops with a couple of them, and then for the rest I just picked up these My Mind's Eye paper pads that I didn't already own. And I'm having a very nice love affair with these 6x6 paper pads, so I'll just flip through while I talk. If you've seen them, walk away and just listen. But this is the Indie Chic Saffron, all the colors of India that I love. Love these saffron colors. So I called, lodged my initial complaint, and it was forwarded to a regional manager for the store in which I shopped. He called and said that he really wanted to speak with me about what happened. But if you may or may not know, but I teach, so I don't have a desk job. This is Nutmeg. Love these. And so we were playing phone tag for a while, but I did call him back to let him know that I teach. I don't have a desk job, but here are the times during the day that I'm available for a quick chat. He did not call me during those times. I did continue to call him during those times. Well, just as of Friday, I tried once again to call him, and it sounded like someone picked up. This is Fabrications canvas, and these look like little fabric canvases. Cute. So, and I was saying hello, 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 and no one ever said anything, but I could hear voices talking. So I hung up and waited a minute or two, dialed back, and I could tell that he sent my call straight to voicemail. You know how you call somebody and it barely half rings and boom, straight into voicemail? Which is why I waited a minute or two, because in case mine did go into voicemail, I didn't want that to happen. So after that, I consider it a rebuff. This is handsome. Oh, love it. That I decided I would go ahead and make this follow-up video. Now, what I'm going to do is give him one more opportunity on Monday to chat with me. Then I will be calling that ethics hotline again to report him. Yeah, this has gone on for quite some time. Ridiculous is all I can say. So I'll be calling that number to report him. This is dolled up. Got that one from me. Yeah, Glam City. My relationship with Michaels, depending on the results that I get with this regional manager, will change one way or the other. I'll either not shop there anymore, and right now the flavor in my mouth is just not that good. You know, there are other people out there hungry for business. I can give it to them. And you all know how much I want to stay and keep my money in my neighborhood. If that's not the case, then that's just not the case. Oh, this I fell in love with. It's Hootenanny, kind of like a birthday. So this is what I picked up with those $5 coupons. I also want to thank everybody for their support and just the outreach of people's grievances that they've had with Michaels. And I think it's sad. I don't know if things are being kept from corporate, so they won't know exactly what's going on in the stores. But at this point, I am kind of like, do I need to contact the CEO, the CFO, the stockholders? My dog is like barred away because he won't let me do this without bringing the ball to throw it. I have other things to do right now. So, but I want someone in the know to know what kind of business practices are happening in their stores. I don't know if they know. And I know some people have said, oh, post it on Facebook and do those kinds of things. I don't even know if these people even go to Facebook or they even know what Facebook is, you know? Some people can get really out of the loop. But what's going to happen with me is they're going to wreck it for themselves. I also picked up these 2 Studio G stamps. I thought this was so cute. Enjoy the ride with the little bicycle there. And then I also got I'm a fan of you and also stay cool. And that's what I need to stamp for myself is that, okay, V, stay cool. Then I picked up this little Studio G adhesive runner. These were $5 for $1, I think. And then I just got a couple of the adhesive foam pads. Had 100 in each one. I had to spend the money, so at least, you know, I spent it on some things that I could use. So I don't know what's going to happen with Michaels. I'll wait and see what happens when I speak with the regional manager. If not, I'll go back to that hotline number, file an additional complaint, and also if you open the PDF file that talks about their code of ethics and conduct, there are 2 names listed there. And I don't know if they're the ones who wrote the manual, or if they're the CFO and CEO or store owner of the company or the corporation, but I'll find them because it's a publicly traded company, find out who they are, and send them a letter. They can either acknowledge it or not, but depending on what happens, my money can stay in my pocket and go to another retailer or business who appreciates me and treats me with decency and respect. Also, just as a heads up, the majority of these same pads can be found at AC Moore regularly, $3.99. Each one of these, $5.99 at Michael's. So you tell me, what's my incentive to continue shopping at Michael's? Thank you for joining me in the lab today. Thank you for all your wonderful emails. Thank you for your support. Thank you for reaching out to me. Just thank you for being the wonderful crafting YouTube community that you are. I will keep you in the loop about what goes on and keep you updated with my Michael's scam saga. And I hope it's not one that's going to continue on and on and on. I want an end to this. Until then.